With a 27.9% short interest, CHPT stock, ChargePoint Holdings Inc, is rallying within a longer term downtrend. Yesterday, the 2nd of November, it gained around 11%, and this pre-market session of today, the 3rd, it is up around 0.35%. And let's see, only 56,252 shares have crossed the tape. It's definitely a penny stock. And there was this piece of note, I would say commentary on TradingView. It says that yes, obviously shares were higher 11.8% yesterday, and probably closed around $2.8. Despite a lack of company-specific news for this session, the stock may be rising amid broader strength in the EV sector. The stock may also be trading higher amid overall market strength following Wednesday's Federal Reserve decision. ChargePoint stock has otherwise experienced a substantial 40% decline in the past month. This decline was largely triggered by the company's announcement regarding commitments from institutional investors, notably the lead investor of the $300 million convertible notes issued in April of last year. So as I mentioned earlier on, short interest is a whooping 27.94%. There are a couple of fundamental highlights concerning ChargePoint. It says here ChargePoint Holdings Inc is currently has a fundamental rating of 3, which is significantly more bearish than the electric components and equipment industry average of 5.2. The company's revenue growth has been higher than its industry average for each of the past 5 years. The company's interest funding has been lower than its industry average for each of the past 5 years. CHPT's days sales and inventory of 53.5 is substantially shorter than the electric components equipment industry average of 89.8. ChargePoint Holdings Inc does not currently pay a dividend. Of the 77 firms within the electric components and equipment industry, it is among the 48 companies without a dividend. So that's just a couple of highlights there, fundamental highlights. So coming back to the charts, and we can see what's going on. This is the daily chart. Or before we look at the daily chart, let's look at the 1 minute chart. It's not really going to be of very much help, but strength is projected, and we have an upper projection of $2.94. And before we go back to that 1 day chart, let's have a look at the 5 minute chart. Strength is projected, and then as well a slight decline thereafter. The projection there is also the same 2.94. So we can go down to the 45 minute chart and see. Okay, weakness is projected here on its 10 period moving average. There is an upper projection of $3, pretty much in line with what we saw in the other charts. So this is the chart for ChargePoint. Weakness is projected all the way towards Friday the 3rd. This is the 1 hour chart. Sorry, weakness is projected. I thought it was a 1 day chart, so it's not a 1 day chart. Let's look at the 1 day chart or the daily chart. So we might see something different there. On the daily chart, we have strength is projected, no weakness anywhere. Strength is projected on its 10 day moving average all the way towards let's get it all the way towards $5.01. This is what is projected for Friday the 10th of November. That is a week from today. It's projected that it might get to $5.01. That will be close to definitely from where it is right now. It may be more than 100%. That would be really good, if you have a stake in the company. And before that, or just above that, we have 3.76, and then that next one is a $5.01, and then we have 5.44, then we have 5.77, next we have 5.99, next is 6.2, next is 6.58. The one after that is 7.02, and above all the way up is 8.27. Strength is projected. The stock is rallying within a longer term downtrend. and it has that massive short interest of 27.9%. So let's look at the 1 week chart. 1 week chart is indicating that some strength is going to come in, but it may cool off a bit, on its for its 10 period moving average or 10-week moving average, all the way towards 11th Monday, the 11th of December. So it's projecting that by then the price might be $8.36. If probably, I think it's just saying if all things are equal, but obviously things are never always equal. Yeah, we can. So let's quickly move on to the next stock. The next stock is CLOV. Yes. CLOV, Clover Health, is down 1.98%. It's equally rallying within a longer term uptrend, and so far only 7,295 shares have crossed the tape. Short interest is not that fantastic. Short interest is not fantastic for CLOV. Let's see. Clover Health. Short interest is only 6.63%. And we have a couple of highlights here. It says that Clover Health Investments currently has an earnings rating of 9, which is significantly more bullish than the managed healthcare industry average of 6.2. Okay, over the last 90 days, the consensus price target for CLOV has increased notably from 1.46 to 1.94, a gain of 32.9%. CLOV's current quarter consensus estimate has increased over the past 90 days from a negative 0.12 to a negative 0.11, a gain of 10.2%. This improvement is significantly greater than its industry average of negative 2. During the same period. This improvement is significantly greater than its industry average of industry average of negative 2% during the same time period. So yeah, that's some fundamental highlights concerning Clover. And let's look at Clover's chart and see what we have. CLOV. Okay, Clover is this is the 1 minute chart, so weakness is projected. Okay, and on this 1 minute chart, it has upper projections of up to $1.02. On the 5 minute chart, let's see, and weakness is equally projected as well. 1.0 to 1.03 is the projection there, pretty much in line. Okay, let's look at the 45-minute chart and see. On the 45-minute chart, weakness is equally projected as well, upper projection of 1.06. And let's look at the 1 day chart for Clover. Clover obviously is rallying within a longer term downtrend. Strength is projected, and then some weakness, just a slight moderation come Friday the 10th of November, and that's at 10.07. But the peak of those projections for its 10-day moving average is at I believe $1.11. And then where it is right now, as it is right now, there's a downward projection of 0.8926, but outside that there for the upper projections of 1.23, 1.34, 1.44, 1.76, and all the way towards $2.3. Yeah, so Clover doesn't have as much short interest, but fundamentally it sounds really good. Sounds pretty good. It says here that the consensus price target for the stock has notably increased from $1.46 to $1.96, and currently has an earnings rating of 9, which is significantly more bullish than the managed healthcare industry average of 6.2. So I think maybe things are improving. This report, the two reports you heard now are from the London Stock Exchange group. So see what you make of these two stocks, Clover Clover Health Investments and ChargePoint. And thank you very much for watching this video.